3 in the morning, but the patch notes are here. Let's get on, buddy. What's up, my kids? Today we're looking at the patch notes for BLEACH Rebirth of Souls, and I'm not gonna lie, they fixed it, so we actually get Ichigo tomorrow, not today. But yes, sir, we got adjusted attack detection of each reverse action to improve the situation where the attack does not hit. Yes, we need that. Almost all characters have been adjusted so they can connect combos with quick attacks after breaking moves. We needed that, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie. We needed that so bad. In addition, we have made adjustments so that it can be canceled with a step after the breakdown. Increase the amount of recovery of the guard gauge. Ooh. We've also increased the amount of guard gauge that could be restored when burst reverse is active. Oh, that's so fire. That's so fire. Accelerated the time when recovery of guard gauge begins. We needed that. Relax the correction of soul rebirth to make it easier to extend combo damage. Not too sure what that is. The multiplier of amount of spiritual pressure acquired during the effect has been. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just slow as shit. That's all. I'm just slow. When using the spirit pressure technique, a cooldown time has been set that compensates for the downward correction of the amount of spiritual power acquired. That's fair. You can override the cooldown by using reverse action. Type shit. Oh, that shit's so hard. But if you use if you use the spirit pressure technique again it sounded good, but if you use the spirit pressure technique again while acting in reverse action other than soul reverse, the cooldown will be active. Okay, I got it. The appearance position of the gate has been unified for all characters. Castable frames. Oh, this may be good. At the time of abandonment has been unified to make it easier to transition to combos. In addition, the damage of hardness of abandonment attacks have been adjusted, making it easier to string together combos with various attacks. Increase the recovery speed of reverse gauge and effective. Okay, bad. So when the match is almost over, your reverse gauge finna be faster. You finna get that shit quicker. Adjustments and changes to game related modes. Rank match or ranking have been implemented in online mode. Ranking is there. Bro, ranked is there now. Change the UI of the character control online to be displayed with this. Oh, that didn't really fuck with me, but I see why they did it. Change the default time of versus mode to 300 seconds. Yes. Status. Increase the amount of fighting spirit required for awakening, sublimation of souls to spirit drive. I think everybody probably got that right there, right? Self-specify. Increase the duration of the effect. Okay. No, actually, this Ichigo right here, bro. This Soul Society Ichigo, they gave this nigga loops. They took Bankai's loops and gave it to this nigga, bro. That's fucking crazy. And also, Mayuri got a loop with my nigga Shinji now. It's crazy now, buddy. Self-specify, increase the duration of effect, increase the damage multiplier and movement speed, increase multiplier during the effect. That threw me so off because it's the same fucking initiation stage. Ooh, added a frame that can be canceled by a step during the accumulation operation. I get what they're saying. Awakening is very good. Special flash. The amount of movement at the beginning of the move has been increased. Change damage behavior. Increase damage stiffness time. Let's see. Ichigo has excellent, unlike other characters. Ichigo has excellent sense of stability in defense. So what are we reading here? This adjustment have increased the effectiveness time in reverse and increased chances to turn on offensive, making it easier to handle moves in a fight. Additional springs. Okay, I got it. So they basically they remade this nigga. So instead of him relying on his reverse in order to, go against certain motherfuckers and get his berries again to become offensive, it made him more offensive so he can actually hang with niggas more instead of relying on that motherfucking reverse. Moon Fang heavily impulse could be incorporated into a combo during reverse to further increase damage. So once you hit it, you can aim for a powerful combo. Ooh, he buffed his verse and his damage. Initiation stage, awakening slash increase stiffness. Oh, this is Bankai, I'm pretty sure. Special flash, increase stiffness. Yeah, increase guard stiffness time. Picture. Okay, bet. Self skill, increase stiffness. It is now possible to cancel with a step when it's hit. Ooh. Self technique. Technique 2, increase the amount of damage with. Adjusted the combo multiplier to reduce they basically nerfed that. The more you do this in a combo, the less damage you finna get. They scaled this shit. You know how I go. Increase the gauge cost for each active action. Oh. Going through y'all Bankai main is going through it. Fighting spirit, increase the amount of fighting energy acquired. You need more spirit to reawaken now. So you're not just gonna get easily to that motherfucking. Oh damn, y'all niggas might not get the Vassalor going to get certain motherfuckers because you need more energy to reawaken now. They gotta get that to Aizen too. It's only fair. Special flash, increase guard stiffness time. Self scale unintentional by performing a little accolade. And this tweak we made adjustment to reduce the strength of his moves, overall making it difficult to oppose strong actions all the time. They nerfed this nigga. I'm not mad though. I'm happy they nerfed this nigga. Okay, now this is the last Ichigo. Final Ichigo. Not too much shit. Reduce amount of damage when the final act is 0. Reduce amount of damage when the final act is 0. Reduce amount of damage when the final act is 0. When the end is 1, the reverse action is disabled until the end of operation. And this is just to suppress the performance at the start of the season, make it difficult to gain advantages. Okay, so they's basically saying off rip, final Ichigo not finna go fucking crazy. Gotta slowly get there. I ain't really have a problem with, bro. He was good compared to everybody that I went against. Uryu Ishida, let's see. Spiritual Pressure 1, adjust reverse action to be unusable until the end of the operation. Spiritual Pressure 2, when a counter judgment is established, reverse action is disabled until the end of operation. Follow up walk, increase stiffness time. Why are we doing this to my boy Uryu Ishida? What you doing this for? Bro, Uryu Ishida ain't do nothing to nobody. No, Bankai? Nerf that nigga to the ground. But Uryu Ishida? Why? Awakening. Adjusted the attack detection and events. Okay. Slash adjusted the attack detection, increase the range. I mean, he's a zoner. He needs that. Okay, special flashes, reduce stiffness, spiritual pressure 1, adjusted the attack detection and increase the range. That's what's up. Pressure technique 2, increase the amount of damage. That's what's up. This is reawakening, by the way. And mortar deprived, decrease stiffness time. Let's go. Now let me see why y'all did this to Brody. In this adjustment, the reach of awakening flash has been increased. Ooh, making it easier to touch the opponent and use your strength to your advantage. Okay, so maybe he's not as bad as I thought he was. Cause look at reading these patch notes. Sound like y'all fucking with bro, but what y'all saying, maybe I read it wrong. When reawakening, the stiffness time of special flashes reduced, make it easier to fight by maintaining a distance. Chad. Haste, increase the damage stiffness time of final stage. Dash, rapid attack, increase duration. Slash, the range of attack adjustments have been narrowed. Reduce the amount of damage, lightning deprived, increase damage stiffness, and decrease guard stiffness time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Chad. I'm gonna show y'all right now. His shit, he got nerfed, but let me show y'all. Y'all peep the meter right now. Look at the meter now. That's what they nerfed that nigga meter, so it's slower now. So y'all Chad players who used to whoop my ass, I played with Chad. I see why y'all love Chad so much, but I'm not gonna lie. His meter got slower now. Yeah. Increase the number of frames required for maximum charge. That's exactly what I just showed y'all. Reduce the damage rate when hit. Oh, okay. Reduce the damage rate when hit when not ever through. I was ready to say, hold on. So if I charge that shit all the way up, I ain't doing the damage I'm supposed to do? No, it just means that if it's not fully charged, you're not gonna do that much damage. I fuck with that. Pressure technique 1, increase the time it takes to slow down your opponent. Ooh. Increase the additional damage multiplier and can only be canceled with special flashes and breakers. Pressure technique 2, increase the grace period to migrate to enhanced version. Awakening. Increase the attack verdict type shit. Stiffness difference at hitting and guarding has been adjusted to advantage. Ooh, I like that. That was haste. Slash, increase the attack verdict, special flap decrease. Special flash, increase damage, stiffness time, and steps increase overall stiffness time. And this tweak, we made it easier to use speed and flash attacks to handle, making them more effective than before. On the other hand, the charge time required for own skills and damage other than root have been decreased. I saw it. So you need to be careful about how you use them you need to be careful how you use them than before. Yeah, it makes you think like, hey, it's gonna take me longer to charge this shit back up. Do I want to keep running to try to charge it up and I might get hit in the process? Or do I want to fully charge it and save it for when I really need it? I fuck with that Kisuke. It ain't do too much with you, Kisuke. Pressure technique 1, adjusted the combo multiplier to make it harder to extend combo damage. Pressure technique 2, increase the duration of the effect. But its combo firepower using various techniques was too high. This adjustment, the combo multiplier of pressure technique 1, Raise of Benihime, has been lowered, making it harder to increase the combo firepower than before. The duration of the effect using technique 2, Are You Ready, has been extended, making it easier to demonstrate your strengths in fighting. It's only fair, I guess, bro. It's only fair. Rukia! Special flash adjustments have been made so it can be canceled with even quicker. I heard her combos came back, nigga. I heard her combos came back. Increase stiffness time, adjusted the combo multiplier to make it harder to extend combo damage. So scaled her a little bit. All right, adjustments have been made to prevent counter hits from occurring. Oh, that's fucked up. Added counter hit attribute during the rigid time. Okay, type shit. Awakening tame version. Self skill. Let's see what this is. Adjusted to be able to cancel to a special flash. That's the combos I'm talking about. Reduce guard stiffness, increase damage stiffness. Technique 1, adjusted the combo multiplier. Okay, scaled it. Adjustments have been made so special flash and spirit pressure technique can only be canceled with hit type shit. Adjustments have been made so it can be canceled by step only on hit. Yes, sir. They make it Rukia look like how she was when she first came out, nigga, before she got passed. She was crazy. Only in the third stage, the slow time effect affects the opponent when it occurs has been increased. Yeah, that threw me off. I thought I was reading it wrong. Soul technique reduces the stiffness time on hit. Okay, bet. That's type shit. In this adjustment, we have strengthened the overall maneuvering within the middle range by making it easier to connect combos overall. Awakening Spirit Pressure 1. First dance is an invincible move, but can also be followed and puts a lot of pressure on it. So it has certain amount of risk. Type shit. It is not difficult to deal with damage from a single technique, but it's easier to increase damage than before by using technique 2. Okay, so her combos are back. She can cancel a lot of stuff and she can get out of a lot of stuff. When she at mid range, not really too close, that's mostly where you want to play her. That's her zone. My nigga Hisaki. I saw a lot of good things about Hisaki. Alright, so his 2 spirit pressure moves now, 1 and 2, both add fear. I think it was 2 before, but now it's 3. Self-scale, adjusted the time detection and increased the reach. Ooh, we got more reach now? Pressure move 2, adjusted the reverse action to be unusable to the end of the operator. Okay. With this adjustment, it's now possible to actively add fear with a small amount of spirit pressure technique, making it easier to demonstrate Hisagi's strength even if the soul zing status is maintained. Okay, nigga, I saw a lot of stuff about Hisagi now, so let me show y'all. His TOD no longer works, but he gains fear much quicker. I said that, and each awakening now does 3 fear instead of 2. Next up, we got Rankiku. What they do, my girl Rankiku? Lightning deprive, reduce damage, special flash, increase stiffness time, self skill, increase stiffness time, awakening, self skill. The judgment of Ash area has been enlarged. Ooh, she got a bigger area of, okay, bet, that's what's up. Increase the duration of Ash area when a single press and long press to, okay, bet. Increase the movement speed of, ooh, that follows you. So when she do her hold special, her circle, or for some people it's B, when she does that move, her Ash little smoke, little cloud thing that follows you, it follows you faster now. That's fucking fire. Increase damage stiffness on lightning deprive. Technique 1, you made adjustments so you can cancel with your own skills when adjust. That's fucking fire. Technique 2, increase additional damage from Ash areas. Yes, sir. The amount of guard shaping has been increased. Increase the slow of time effect that affects the opponent when it occurs. This adjustment, we have adjusted a self-made technique Ash Cat deployment and a spiritual pressure cat rank 2 to improve the ability to continue and ease of handling the other ashes. On the other hand, the suppression was too high, so it's stiffness time. So they kind of nerfed her a little bit in the beginning, but when you get to the later games and you get to where you're supposed to be, her smoke clouds follow you so much quicker and her damage is better. Kira, what y'all do, my boy Kira? Increase stiffness time, increase damage stiffness time, and guard stiffness time. Special flash. Adjustments have been made so that opponent cannot use reverse action when the decision is made. Got you. Adjustments have been made so when the judgment is established, it can be canceled with special. Ooh, special. That right there, that's my tilt, right? So if I do my tilt, I can cancel it into my technique 1. Got you. Change damage behavior and increase damage stiffness time. Reduce the amount of damage. That's fucking crazy. Eliminated minimal guaranteed damage. That's fucking crazy. Adjustments have been made so it also occurs when guarding. That's fucking crazy. Self-specified awakening. Increase the debuff effect time of Wasuke. This adjustment had made it easier to increase the Wasuke count while extending the effect time to make it easier to aim for soul technique. In addition, his own move, the 11th passive destruction rating has a larger amount of guarding than other actions, making it easier to fight in a mid-range battle where you can slowly hunt them down. I fuck with that. Got Ikkaku right here. Special flash, the retreat distance at the beginning of the exit and the forward distance therefore have been shortened. I've not used them yet, so I'll remove the invincibility time at the beginning of the move. Yes, fucking go. Awakening, increase the total amount of drag increased gauge. In this awakening, and this adjustment, you have increased the total amount of drag increased gauge when awakened, adjusting the strings outside the game. So the man hours required to decide the game have increased compared to before. Getting into the old man Yama, self-specified. You have made adjustments so prison state can be released by hitting the soul technique or receiving soul technique. Haste, reduce damage stiffness of the first stage. Okay. Regency 1, various, increase damage stiffness to guard stiffness. Technique 1, no tame, reduce stiffness time, damage stiffness. Crumber, the flame gauge is now reduced when hit. So what you're saying is now if I get beat the fuck up, my gauge goes down quicker instead of me having to, like, you know, just wait or use a technique. That might come in handy because you might see a lot of Yamas getting beat up on purpose so they don't. Okay, right. Haste, reduce the guard stiffness time in the third stage. The damage stiffness time and guard stiffness time have been increased. Awakening, increase the amount of decreasing flames. Okay, that threw me off. Increase the amount of decrease in the flame gauge. Increase the guard stiffness time of second stage. Increase the damage stiffness and guard stiffness of third stage. Special flash, increase damage stiffness and guard stiffness. Soft skill, increase the amount of damage. Adjusted the attack detection and increase the reach. Reduce the amount of increase in rice gauge. Adjustments have been made so it can be canceled with spiritual pressure technique 1 and spiritual pressure technique 2. Reduce the amount of increase in rice gauge. And last but not least, Regency 1, which, you know, we already there. Adjusted the attack detection and increased the range. Now, what were y'all doing here? In this adjustment, the amount of healing of flame gauge has been increased, making it easier to use powerful attacks once you touch your opponent. I like that. In addition, since the prison flame state is now unlocked when you are hit or hit by a soul technique, the risk is lower than before, making it easier to aim for high damage using resources. We got for Gin. Increase the amount of damage, slow down the occurrence of moves, awakening, the detection of dash, rapid attack second stage, rapid attack third stage, flash attack, flash deprivation, flash revision. I think I said that right. And special flash when in the snake possession state. What the fuck y'all just had me say? Oh my gosh, Gin, you got it. Again, you got it. Slash, the adjustment of speed has been expanded. Special flash, increase the damage and stiffness. Oh, damn, I'm so used to saying that, my bad. Increase the damage stiffness when hitting the tip. Ooh. And technique 1, adjustments have been made so when the counter is established, it could be canceled with a flash or step. Now, what are we doing here? In this adjustment, we have strengthened a judge of Fang to make it easier to hit the tip. I like that. While increasing the return of Godspeed and Snake Eater in a special technique. Sky thrust. Okay, not nothing too crazy. We got Aizen, who first off status decreased amount of Reiko, otherwise known as his health got lower. They decreased that nigga health. Let's see, self-specified. The conditions required to get into flower state from 100% of consumption change to reverse gauge, consume 100 with a collapsed ball fusion level is 5. Waste flame, increased stiffness, and special flashes increased stiffness. Cocoon, increased damage stiffness and decreased guard stiffness time. Awakening status, the multiplier for damage and damage taken has been increased. I like that. Increase the amount of fighting energy required for reawakening. God damn. Increase the amount of increase in the level of collapsed ball fusion. Slash, adjusted the attack detection and increased the reach. Reawakening. What? Damn, y'all really going through these niggas crazy. I still feel like Bankai got the biggest nerf, which is cool. But Aizen, they coming for this nigga too, bro. Aizen, don't sleep on him. He getting nerfed. Special flash, reduce stiffness time. Technique 1, adjusted so that only on hit, it can be canceled from haste and flash combos. Adjusted the reverse action to be unusable until the end of operation. I love this. And special technique 2, otherwise known as spiritual pressure technique 2 or pressure technique 2, whichever one you want to call it. Increase the slow effect that affects the opponent when it occurs. Now, in this tweak, we have adjusted the performance at the beginning of the game. So it is difficult to show your true potential in a late game if you fold in the early stages, but it will be more powerful when awakened, making it easier to fight than before. The amount of fighting will required has increased, yes, but when it is reawakened, it is strengthened mainly with spiritual techniques to make it easier to handle. Byakuya, fuck this nigga up, please. Please fuck this nigga up. I'm praying you fuck this nigga up. Awakening, nothing, straight to awakening. Haste, adjusted the attack detection and increased the reach. Dash, rapid attack, accelerated outbreak. Slash, adjusted the attack detection and increased the reach. Same thing. Lightning deprived, increased the number of frames that can be canceled. What the fuck? Soft skill, fix the issue when attack detection was out of sync. Should have kept it out of sync. Increased stiffness time, adjustments have been made so it is not possible to cancel haste and flash. In this tweak, we're making it easier for opponents to land basic attacks, giving them more opportunities to transition to combos. Yes! On the other hand, since the move, Sakuraga, which allows you to attack regardless of the position of the opponent, restricts the moves that can be transferred to combos. It is more important not to let the opponent focus on the opponent. What? Okay, my bad. It's more important not to let the opponent focus on the opponent by using various attacks. That threw me so off because I'm like, yo, did I fuck up? Sajin, ain't too much. Self-possession various. Reduce stiffness time, increase damage stiffness time, added minimum guaranteed damage. Made adjustments so it could be canceled to pressure technique 1. Initiation weakening. Increase the amount of damage. I like that. Change the damage motion to blowout. Ooh. Earlier blackout start time, faster frames for super armor to be granted. Special pressure technique. Fuck with it. Awakening, self-possession. Attack detection has been expanded. I ain't gonna lie, it's too crazy. In this tweak, we have enhanced various personal moves to make it easier to use powerful actions like heavily treasures. I like that. In addition, it is possible to cancel self-possessed techniques with spiritual pressure technique 1, make it easier to extend combos. You know, I like that. That's fire. Kyoraku, my boy Shunsui. Let's get into it. Special flash, increase the amount of knockback when hitting and guarding. I fuck with it. Technique 1, increase the amount of damage. Fix the issue where used during a combo, the combo will be interrupted in the middle. Adjustments have been made to allow you to cancel for rapid attack to flash combos. Ooh, you can combo off that. Awakening, increase the damage multiplier during awakening. That was status. Self-specified, increase the amount of damage when you are out of range. Increase the amount of fighting spirit gained when you are in range. Increase the amount of damage that reaches the demon condition. Increase the amount of spirit power gained when winning the rapid battle. Special flash, we've made adjustments so you can cancel in a step before it happens. I like that. Pressure technique 1, increase damage stiffness and guard stiffness. Technique 2, increase the duration of slow effect that only takes on the opponent. Now tell me why y'all did this to bro. In this adjustment, we have increased the benefits of children's play to make it easier for us to gain advantage when we play. Other actions will also be easier to handle, making it easier to win the game from a variety of options. Now if I'm not wrong, next up we got Tosen. Common special flash. Tosen not too much, but it's still a lot. Retreat distance at the beginning of the outward and forward distance therefore have been increased. Okay. Remove invincibility at the beginning of the move. I fuck with it. Increase stiffness time. There was invincibility. Yeah, it was. Adjustments have been made so when hitting or guarding, it can only be canceled by a step. Self skill. Added the amount of special pressure obtained when judgment is made. I like that. Special pressure 2. The wrist action can no longer be used until the end of operation. The initial area of visible range have been increased. Reduce the time it takes for the visible range to reach its maximum area. That's bad for us, isn't it? That's bad for everybody fight that nigga, isn't it? However, this ability in the character's greatest feature. So in this adjustment, we made adjusted visibility range while retaining individually, making it easier for the opponent to resist to some extent. Since the ability affects the player, not the game, we expect to be able to respond cautiously in the future. Kenpachi. Increase the attack power increase when Soul Zing is reduced. Cancelable frames are made earlier. Okay, lightning the prize, you can cancel that shit. Special flash, increase damage stiffness and guard stiffness. Awakening haste, what we got here? Adjusted the attack detection and increased the range. Special flash, adjusted, same thing as the first one. Adjusted attack detection, increased the range. Increase the cancellation time to accept additional inputs. That's nice. Adjusted the allow quick cancellation of deprivative attacks when hit. Increase the stiffness and deprived actions. I fuck with this a lot. Hold on. Increase the amount of battle gain for each damage. Yes. Increase the deprived actions derived when an attack is taken or when an attack takes more than a specified amount of damage. Increase the damage hardness and adjusted it so it can be canceled with a stat when hitting or guarding. Reduce the stiffness on hits. Technique 2. In this adjustment, it's easier to move forward with a special flash attack while also making it easier to seize the opportunity to demonstrate high firepower. Yeah, it is make the nigga strong. Hey, fuck it. Damage increase effect of self-specified special application has been increased, making it easier to aim for reversal at the end of the game at the latest. Mayuri. Technique 1, increase the guard stiffness of explosion judgment at the hit. Change the performance so detonation actions can be activated only from such actions such as rapid attacks and flat. I fuck with that a lot. Pressure technique 2, we adjusted the combo multiplier to make it easier to withstand combo damage. I like that a lot too. Awakening special flash, increase the amount, increase the cost of poison consumption. I like that a lot. Self skill, increase the amount of damage. I like that a lot. Lightning derived, increase the cost of poison consumption. And technique 1, increase the attack detection and increase the reach. Increase the damage stiffness of explosion detection when after a hit. The cost of spending poison has been increased, making it easier to deal additional damage. I fuck with that a lot. Kaien. We got increased stiffness, adjusted the attack and detection to make it harder to hit opponents on the flanks. Straight nerfs. Awakening, adjusted the attack and increased the reach, increased stiffness time when hitting and guarding. Ain't nothing too crazy here. Kaien, it kind of fucks you a little bit. This adjustment have increased stiffness of the flash attack and self move, spring water, so the risk of swinging is increased. Yeah, you've kind of fucked you a little bit. Also, when awakening, you can guard minimum resort of your own move, spring water. You'll be able to take advantage frame. You'll be able to shake it or without a long press. My boy Shinji flash derivation. Shorten the blowing distance, easy. Increase damage stiffness, pressure. Technique 1, reduce stiffness time. Technique 2, increase the amount of damage. And awakening, however, his attack detection has been adjusted to increase her reach. Now, in this adjustment, you have adjusted the judgment. Technique 1, it's your turn to come out, making it easier to continue once you have captured your opponent. Also, if you are in the reverse stroke release, you can now incorporate it into your combo from flash to right. Let me show y'all something real quick. Since we on this nigga Shinji, he got a loop. Let me show you the loop. Look at this shit, buddy. Now watch this. Hurry, connect. Hurry, connect. Go to a yellow, right? Yes, sir. Keep that shit going. Hurry, connect. Hit that. Wait a little bit. Follow it. And take the nigga out for a 70 hit plus move. That's his loop now, bro. That's that nigga loop that he just got. I'm not sure if you can actually do it. That loop looks like you can do it online with no input delay. I think you can land that shit, which I might just hop on and try that shit just cause. They get this nigga a loop now. They get that nigga a loop, bro. Why they get that nigga a loop? Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to get that nigga a loop? Right, Stark slash moved up occurrence of moves. Fuck with it. Lightning deprived, increased stiffness. Special flash, increased the amount of damage. And guard scraping, special flash, same thing again. Step capsulation is now possible. Ooh, I fuck with that. Increased damage stiffness. Okay, bet. And stealth skill, increase the time it takes to acquire spiritual pressure. Ooh, they gave him the same nerf they gave Chad. Reduce stiffness after a release. I fuck with that though. All right, pressure move 2, increase the darkening time. Awakening. Oh, we got a couple things in awakening. Increase damage stiffness, no wolves, wolf wolves. Reduce stiffness time. Ooh, increase the amount of damage. Wait a minute. During combo, damage behavior has been changed to increase damage stiffness time. Step cancellation is now possible. Increased minimum guaranteed damage. Soul technique changed the number of souls destroyed from 5 to 6. Crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. The adjustment improves the overall performance of both forms, while the need to the control cost to remain same. The actions themselves are easier to handle. In early stages, you can now transition from special flash was a reserve to a combo. I like that. Making it easier to take damage from a distance. When awakened, you can instantly gain the blue wolf flame stock, making it easier to use wolf actions. There's no change in the cost of soul, so the big risk remains the same it is. But the power of awakening soul technique 1 has been increased, making it easier to set up short-term battles. Yeah, so if I'm not wrong, you destroy 6 on your opponent, but also I'm not sure you destroy, I'm not sure if they say you still destroy 1 or 6, because I know, you know, Stark obviously hurts himself when he takes your souls. Tier. Oh fuck, I heard they fucked with Tier crazy too. I ain't gonna lie, I heard they fucked with her. Common self-specified. Increase the base duration of aura gauge. The value of reduction amount has been increased according to the amount of accumulation of the aura gauge. You have set a cooldown time when the aura gauge starts to decrease. Depending on spiritual pressure status, he reduced the amount of decrease in aura. Okay, bet. Reduce the percentage of aura gauge earned when guarded. Oh shit. So that means you can't just be, if I'm guarded, you can't just keep trying to hit me and think aura gauge is gonna go up. Nah. Slash reduce the amount of aura gauge required type shit. Okay, lightning, same thing. Reduce the amount of aura gauge. Special flash, increase stiffness. The amount of aura scraping has been reduced. Self skill, deprivation, the amount of, okay, same thing as the first one. Adjusted the combo modifier to make it harder to extend combo damage. Oh, they probably nerfed her loop, right? They probably took that shit out the game at this point. I gotta try it, but I'm pretty sure they took that shit out the game. Increase the amount of aura gauge gained. That's what's up. The technique 1. Adjusted the combo modifier to make it harder to extend combos. It's hard to extend combo damage, but it's not hard to extend combos. Technique 2, reduce the amount of damage. Adjusted the reverse action to be unusable until the end of the operation. She got a lot of nerfs. Fuck, I'm not done. Initiation stage, increase the amount of aura gauge obtained. I like that. Awakening special flash, reduce the amount of aura gauge required. And last but not least, spiritual technique pressure 1, increase the amount of aura gauge required. Amount of decreased aura gauge has been increased, but the amount of decrease due to spiritual pressure has been reduced. Cooldown time before it starts to decrease so you can continue to attack. It'll be easier to abstain aura gauge. Also when guarded, I was safely to redivide, chipping away by stopping the combo with special flash. But the increased stiffness time makes it easier to be counterattacked. Yeah, so don't think, well, motherfuckers guarding, you got Tier, you just go crazy. Ulquiorra, I'm ready to hop on a game and just main this nigga, bro. All you go see when I play ranked is Ulquiorra. Status, reduce the amount of fighting spirit required for awakening and sublimation of souls. Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. I mean, I could get to my motherfucking segunda easier. All right, pressure technique 1. Slow down the occurrence of moves. Dash rapid attack, decrease duration. Awakening, same thing with dash rapid attack, decrease duration. Self-possession, he reduces his own amount of recoil reduction. So my awakening, I get less health. And my reawakening, I get less health too. Increased duration of rapid attack though. And follow walk, adjusted the reverse action to be unusable till the end of operation. This tweak, we have reduced self-inflicted damage after awakening and are actively making it easier to use. Nnoitra, self skill, cancelable from haste and flash. Ah shit. If you are attacked while earning block stun, you will lose your block stock. Earning block stock, you will lose block stock. Technique 2, increase the slow effect time which only affects the opponent. Self-specify, increase the amount of damage for each action when activating 6 arms. That makes a lot of sense, honestly. You got 6 arms, more damage. That makes, yeah. Haste, accelerated outbreak. Oh shit. Adjusted the attack detection and increased the reach. Lightning derived, shortened blowing distance. Okay. Special flash, adjusted the attack. Same thing as the first one. attack detection and, you know, increase the reach. Shortening, it's shortening it. Yeah, same thing as that one too. Technique 1 and technique 2 both got the attack detection, both same thing. Both got faster frames with super armor is active when there is block stuff. In this edition, we have adjusted the attack judgment and blow up distance of each action to make it easier to decide the winner from a single chance. Block. In addition, block stuck has been unlocked by being attacked. So you'll need to wait for more opportunities than before to ensure your super armor is active. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Grimjow. Oh shit, Grimjow. What the fuck? Increase the amount of impulse gauge gained by taking damage. Change the attack detection when entering devastated state to the unguardable attribute. Let me know how y'all feel about that, Grimjow players. Increase the attack detection when entering the state of destruction. Lightning, you feel me? Increase the amount of self-inflicted damage when annihilated. Oh, damn. Special flash, same thing, annihilated. Reduce guard stiffness time in annihilation state. And self-possession normal, increase the amount of impulse gauge required. Initiation stage, reduce damage stiffness and guard stiffness time in devastated state. And last but not least, awakening, reduce damage stiffness and time. Reduce damage stiffness time in devastated state. We have adjusted the stiffness time during the annihilation state and annihilation state to make it difficult to continue to attack. On the other hand, the amount of increase in the impulse gauge due to elite battle system has been increased, making it easier to obtain destruction state and fight other than before. And we got my nigga Grantz. We almost done, bro, but this is a long ass list. Fuck it, it's a long ass list. Increase the number of inscriptions for specified actions. Reduce the number of spirit ants required for level 2. God fucking damn. Goddamn. So you get to level 2 easier, but it's gonna take way longer to get to level 3. Special flash, adjusted the combo multiplier to make it harder to extend combo damage. I like that. Reduce guard stiffness. Sub skill, increase the amount of damage. Adjusted the combo multiplier to make it harder to. Same thing as the first one. Fix the issue that did not result in a successful. Okay, that's what's up. Awakening. First one, special flashes, adjusted the attack detection, increased the reach, fixed the issue where deprivative attacks were not combo. I like that, thank you. Okay, bet. Technique 1, adjusted the combo multiplier to make it harder to extend combo. Increase the duration of effect when destroying Achilles. Adjusted the attack detection, increased the reach. That's not nothing too crazy. We have made it easier to transition to spirit pressure clarification level 2, which enhances some actions during awakening, increases the chance of turning into an attack. In addition, the benefits of destroying organs by hitting awakening soul technique 1 puppet show are increasing. The appearance rate of heart increases when the spiritual reaches 3, so you can change the battle plan depending on whether you aim for one-shot reversal or soul or steadily aim for. Okay. Just make it easier for him to just change the fight around and get a win. There might not be too much shit here for now. Oh no, it's not. Slash, increase stiffness. Flash, chase stop, increase the amount of damage. Pressure technique 1. Adjustments have been made so you can cancel your own move when you hit. Ooh, I fuck with that too. Technique 2, reduce the amount of damage caused by chase stocks with 2 or few of them. That's fucked up. Reduce stiffness, the guard recovery speed during charging has been increased. And last but not least, increase the amount of damage. To make it easier to charge, finally making it easier to fight without being bound to opponent's movements. And that is the end of the patch. How y'all feel about it? It's a long ass patch, a lot of nerfs, a lot of buffs. I'm seeing a lot of winners, but I'm seeing hella losers. Bankai. Fuck, there's a lot of winners in here, man. I don't know where I want to start. Hisaki, he definitely won. Rukia, she definitely won. Let me know how I feel about this patch. A lot of loops in here that shouldn't be. Well, I only saw like 2 loops, honestly. It might be more, but I didn't go looking that hard. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Love y'all. This was a long video. I know it was a long patch. It was a lot of different patch notes, a lot of different fixes, a lot of different nerfs. Hopefully the game is where it's supposed to be now. I wish the loops were gone, but fuck, it is what it is. See y'all next time. What's next? I don't even know, bro. But tomorrow, those are your blower Ichigo dropping. Be here for that shit.
Part 2 in this bitch, better know that I'm back. When I ride around the city, keep a limited strap. Be for real, who you tricking? I ain't falling for the trap. Nigga thinking that he in it cause he put it in his rap. I been chilling for a minute, got a mask.